In April 2013, Infinera and DANTE established a long-haul provisioning rate of 10.23 terabits per second per hour on the Amsterdam to Frankfurt link in the GÉANT pan-European network backbone. At the time, we were confident that this was the highest provisioning rate ever achieved on a long-haul DWDM link. But now we've gone a whole lot further. For this attempt, we've maxed out the fibre at a full 8 terabits per second of coherent, PIC-based superchannel capacity. In addition, we performed the entire test under the supervision of the Guinness World Records organization. In other words, we've established an official world record for long-haul DWDM provisioning. Here you can see the scale of this achievement. 2 Infinera DTNX switches, each with a 5 terabits per second capacity, were set up at each end of the link between Amsterdam in the Netherlands and Hamburg in Germany. Once again, this link was part of the GÉANT pan-European network backbone. In the Infinera architecture, 32 line cards, each with 500 gigabits per second of capacity are needed, 16 in Amsterdam and 16 in Hamburg. This contrasts with a conventional 100 gig transponder approach, in which a total of 160 transponders would be needed. Here you can see one of the DTNXs in the POP in Amsterdam. Our expert adjudicator, Wolf Pushner, made it a condition of the record that only one engineer would be allowed to manipulate the equipment, mimicking a real network deployment. The clock starts as the engineer pushes the first line card into its slot. He then continues to insert the other 15 line cards and the associated fibers, which is quite a challenge against the clock. But it's 5 times fewer line cards and fibers than in a competing 100 gig transponder-based system. By about 16 minutes into the record attempt, the full 8 terabits per second of superchannel capacity is up and stable on the fiber. This rapid turn-up of superchannels is possible thanks to the automated line protocols that are used from end to end across the link. At this point, we use the power of GMPLS point-and-click provisioning to create a 100 gigabit Ethernet service over the link. But we deliberately route this service over the last line card that was inserted so that we create a worst-case scenario. The 100 gigabit Ethernet test set shows us when this service is digitally available. We managed 8 terabits per second provisioned by one engineer in 19 minutes and 1 second. That's a provisioning rate of 26.02 terabits per second per hour, an official world record. And just to be clear, this is a real network link over a single fiber pair from Amsterdam to Hamburg, and uses only production-grade equipment, so you can let superchannels get your network to world record speeds. For more information on the test, check out this URL on the Infinera website.